Hi, I'm Rachel. Welcome back to my YouTube channel. Now, I'm just going to do a video just to show you all of my wrestling DVDs. I've got quite a few, so I'm just going to jump in straight into the video. Going to the wrestling, talking about wrestling, don't forget tomorrow, myself, Jimmy Barnes, Not Superman Jason, and Vicky the Night Owl will be doing a live wrestling panel on Jimmy's channel, so I'll leave all the details in the description in the description box below. So yeah, I'm just going to jump straight into the video. Now the first one I'm going to show you is an Undertaker DVD, and it's Undertaker, He Buries Them Alive. And here it is. These are like some of his old matches. Like the matches include Undertaker versus The Undertaker versus, I can't pronounce that name, Yokozuna, Jim the Anvil Neidhart, and Jerry the King Lawler. I really like. Sorry about that. I really like The Undertaker. He's one of my favourite wrestlers. Next one I'm going to show you is another Undertaker DVD, and it's Undertaker the Phenom. Now this is a Silver Vision presents WWE Attitude Collection, and it's just like all of his like most famous matches, like when he first met Kane, Edge, the portrayal of Paul Bearer, are all on this DVD. Next one I'm going to show you is The Destruction of the Shield, and it's a 3-disc box set. Just going to show you. And there it is. Dean Ambrose on disc 1, Roman Reigns on disc 2, and Seth Rollins on disc 3. And it's just all the best of the Shield matches, and right up to when Seth betrayed them. The first time, I mean. The next one I'm going to show you is Roman Reigns' most iconic matches. And these I've got like 5 different Roman Reigns matches. We've got Roman Reigns and Seth Rollins versus Kane and Daniel Bryan, Roman Reigns versus Mark Henry, Roman Reigns versus Bray Wyatt, Daniel Bryan versus Roman Reigns, and Roman Reigns participate in the Battle Royal. And I think that's the one where he was in the Battle Royal so he could get into, I think it was the Royal Rumble, because Triple H and Vicky Guerrero wouldn't let him in until he done a coffee incident. I'll show you that one. That one. Right, next one I'm going to show you is Seth Rollins building the Architect. Now this is another 3-disc set, and it's just all Seth's best matches. Yeah, Seth is one of my favourite wrestlers at the moment. So that's that one. Have been watching a load of independent wrestling, so I've been really enjoying that. Now this one is WrestleMania 2019, so it's the latest WrestleMania, where Brock Lesnar versus Seth Rollins for the Universal Championship was the very first match, because apparently Brock threw a tantrum. Didn't like the fact that the women were main eventing, so. And here's this. And there's Becky on the back. I think this is the one where Finn won the Intercontinental Championship for the second time. Now this one is another WrestleMania, and it's last year's WrestleMania, so it's the one where Ronda Rousey made her debut against Triple H and Stephanie. It was also the one where Undertaker versus John Cena. I like WrestleMania. I really do like WrestleMania. just wish they put it on 2 days, over 2 days, because it's just so long. And other this. It's got the Raw after WrestleMania on there as well. And on the back it's got Roman Reigns just about to Superman punch someone. Next one I'm going to show you is, I think this is WrestleMania, yeah, this is WrestleMania 2017. And it was when it was in, was this the one with Orlando? Or New Orleans? I can't remember. But this is the one where, do you know what, I can't even remember what matches were on here. It's been that long ago since I watched it. I think it's where Cena proposed to Nikki Bella. I do remember that happening on this one. That's WrestleMania 35. Oh, it's gonna fall. Hang on. Right. Next one is another WrestleMania. That one, I'll show you those on the glass. And it's WrestleMania 2016. Where Roman won the WWE Championship from Triple H. Next one I'm going to show you is live in the UK. This is November 2013. And the matches include Cody Rhodes and Goldust versus Randy Orton. John Cena and The Real American versus The Real American. Curtis Axel versus Dolph Ziggler. CM Punk and Daniel Bryan versus The Shield. AJ Lee versus Natalya. Big Show, R-Truth, Kofi and the Usos it includes. There's that one. Next one I'm going to show you is Night of Champions 2013. Been a while since I watched this, but I think this was the one where Curtis Axel became a Paul Heyman guy. Right, next one I'm going to show you is 2012 Night of Champions. Now, it's got Randy Orton versus Dolph Ziggler, so this must have been when I was going through being a fan of Dolph Ziggler, which I'm not really a fan of him anymore. Next one I'm going to show you is Royal Rumble 2017. And there's that one. Next one I'm going to show you is Battleground 2014. It's got a creepy image of Bray Wyatt, and it was also when Dean came back and took out Seth. He hid in the boot of Seth's car. I have TLC 2012. This was the debut match of The Shield, which is a really good match against Ryback, Kane and Daniel Bryan. Or Team Hell No, I think they were known. This is in the UK, May 2014. So it's when Seth Rollins, The Shield, were in that rivalry with Evolution. Next one I'm going to show you is WrestleMania, I think this is WrestleMania 30. And the heartbreaking scene of when the Undertaker's undefeated streak was broken. Which I don't think it should have happened, but I'm glad it Daniel Bryan won the championship. Now. The next one I'm going to show you is WrestleMania 29. Now this was The Shield's very first WrestleMania. It was in New York. And also it's The Undertaker versus CM Punk. This one I got for free, and it's the John Cena Experience, which is all the best matches of John Cena. I'm not going to go too detail into it. I'm not really a big fan of John Cena. Right, next one is NXT Greatest Matches. Now, I love all these. These are from like when Sami Zayn took on Cesaro, Finn Balor versus Kevin Owens. Yeah, I really enjoyed this. Next one I'm going to show you Hell in a Cell 2013. Now I don't really remember much about this, apart from Ryback versus CM Punk. So yeah, that's all I remember for that. Been a while since I watched them all. Next one I'm going to show you is Dream World 2015. I think, if I remember correctly, there was an Inferno match on this one. I may be wrong. Oh no, it's not on this one. It was a street fight. That's the one. That's right. It was a street fight between Dean Ambrose and Luke Harper. This is WrestleMania 31, where Ronda got involved into a match, and it's also the one where Sting versus Triple H. And this is another live in the UK, and it's November 2014. And there it is. It was all Miz Taraj, I think, if I remember correctly, we were around that time. Next one I'm going to show you is Elimination Chamber 2014. I can't remember what happened on this one. This one I'm going to show you is SummerSlam 2014. Now I think this is one where Stephanie versus Nikki. Either Nikki or Brie, one of those two. So I've got that one. Next one I'm going to show you is Daniel Bryan, Just Say Yes, Yes, Yes. And this was actually a Christmas present from one of my good friends, Shauna. It's all Daniel Bryan's greatest matches. Right, next one I'm going to show you is Survivor Series 2012. So this is where Shield made their very first debut. Excuse me for a minute, I'm just going to have a drink. And they came out in turtlenecks. So that's that one. Next one I'm going to show you Money in the Bank 2013. And this was one where Dean Ambrose had his very first Money in the Bank match. So that's that one. Can't even remember who won that actually. I've got Royal Rumble 2014. I do like Rumble and WrestleMania are kind of my favourites. So yeah, there's that. I've got SummerSlam. I don't know what year this is. 2012. Is when Triple H versus Brock Lesnar. I've got John Morrison, Rockstar. Now John Morrison at the moment is in TNA under the name Johnny Impact, I think he's called. But this is like a documentary type DVD. Next one I'm going to show you is Hell in a Cell 2014. And this was where Seth and Dean were right in the middle of the match, and Dean had the match won, then Bray Wyatt appeared in the middle of the ring. Next one I'm going to show you is Royal Rumble 2013, where The Rock beat CM Punk to win the championship. Excuse me, I've got an itchy nose. Next one I'm going to show you is Dream Rules 2013. And there was it's the one where the Shield won the Tag Team Championships and the United States Championship. Next one I'm going to show you is Survivor Series 2013. Now this had one of the matches was Cody Rhodes, Goldust, the Usos and Rey Mysterio versus the Shield and the Real Americans. Next one I'm going to show you is the TLC Tables, Ladders and Chairs and Stairs. And this is 2014. And I think This was the one where Dean Ambrose versus Bray Wyatt. Next one I've got to show you is Destiny. Now, Finn Balor, one of my favourite matches is on here that Finn Balor did. It's where he versus Kevin Owens in a ladder match, which is a really cool match. Next one I'm going to show you is Survivor Series 2016. Which was good. I did enjoy this. But I think there was something happened at the end and I can't remember what happened. Next one I'm going to show you is Survivor Series 2007. Now this has Batista versus The Undertaker, Randy Orton versus Shawn Michaels, Triple H, Jeff Hardy, Rey Mysterio, Kane and Umaga versus Kennedy, MVP, Vin Lee and Big Daddy Lee. Next one I'm going to show you is a 2-disc Matt and Jeff DVD, Hardy Boys. And then just take that out. Take all this out. Sorry. There's one disc. And there's the second disc. I won this off eBay. Sorry about the noise. Next one I'm going to show you is Money in the Bank 2012, which has Sheamus versus Alberto Del Rio, CM Punk versus Daniel Bryan, Christian, Dolph Ziggler, Tenzai, Santino Marella, Damian Sandown, Tyson Kidd, Cody Rhodes and Sin Cara are on some of the matches on that one. Next one I'm going to show you is a TNA Wrestling Twin Pack. And it's Slammiversary and what's the other one? Sacrifice. And it's on 2 discs. Next one I'm going to show you Payback. Now this is another one of my favourite matches on this. It's Shield versus Evolution. It's one of my favourite matches on there. Payback 2000 and I think this is 2013, where John Cena versus Ryback in an ambulance match. Then I have April 2013 in live in the UK, and the Shield takes on Team Hell No and The Undertaker. Next one I'm going to show you is TLC 2013, and this had I can't remember the matches on this. Seth Rollins and I think it's Team Cody Rhodes and Goldust versus Seth Rollins and Roman Reigns. I want to say, don't quote me on that because I can't remember who it was on there. Right, next one that I'm going to show you are Undertaker 20-0, which is every WrestleMania match that Undertaker has had. Next one I'm going to show you Undertaker's most deadly matches, which is all his best matches. Next one I'm going to show you is NXT From Secret to Sensation, and it's just like got all load of NXT matches on it, which is awesome. Next one I'm going to show you Survivor Series 2014. I think this is where Triple H and Sting had to take on Triple H. Night of Champions 2014. This is Shield versus Seth Rollins versus Dean Ambrose. Right. Now I've got Battleground 2013. Christmas Collection. One of the matches was a Miracle on 34th Street fight between Dean and Bray Wyatt. Next one I'm going to show you is Elimination Chamber 2013. This is SummerSlam 2013. This is Extreme Rules 2014. So yeah, this is one that had the Inferno match. Next one I'm going to show you is Finn Balor's iconic matches. So this involves Finn Balor versus Neville, Finn Balor versus Tyler Breeze, and Finn Balor versus Kevin Owens. Next one I'm going to show you is Royal Rumble 2016, where Triple H actually won the championship. Next one I'm going to show you is TNA Lockdown 2011. I forgot I even had this DVD. Some of the matches are Crimson and Scott Steiner versus Inc. Incorporated versus the British Invasion versus Eric Young and Orlando Jordan. Now, I think I got this because I like Crimson. I've got Money in the Bank 2014. I've got another Attitude Collection, and this one is Evil's Destruction, so it's basically about all the hardcore matches, talking about Hell in a Cell, Last Man Standing. Yeah, I did have this on video once, but I decided to get it on DVD. Next one I'm going to show you is SummerSlam 2010. I'm going to show you the Best of Raw and SmackDown Volume 2. Now I actually got this out of from the pound shop. And you can see it's got Undertaker, Ric Flair and Triple H on the front. Next one I'm going to show you Judgment Day 2005, I think this is. Because it got John Cena versus JBL in the Last Man Standing match, which was an incredible match. Next one I'm going to show you Kurt Unforgiven 2005. And there's a match on here between Kurt Angle and John Cena. And the last one of the WWEs I'm going to show you is, oh my god, the top 50 incidents in WWE, which is just basically a collection of all the crazy things that has happened in WWE. Right, next lot I'm going to show you are some of my independent, if I can pick them up, all of my indie like DVD. Right, the first one I'm going to show you is Ring of Honor presents Tyler Black's God's Last Gift. Now Tyler Black is what Seth Rollins used to go by, wrestle under, when he was on the indie scene. And this is just a DVD of all his best matches. Next one I'm going to show you is Parental Advisory Explicit Violence, Jon Moxley 5 discs. Now these are all the best matches that Jon Moxley, aka Dean Ambrose, who's now gone back to Jon Moxley, and he's doing really well. He's won some titles in New Japan. So this is the 5 disc set. Some of them are very bloody in these matches. Those matches are very bloody. Right, next one I'm going to show you is Tournament of Death 2009. Now, it's the CZW, but I did this case myself, because when I bought it, I automatically assumed that it would be a proper DVD, but it wasn't. It was like a copy. So, yeah, I wasn't happy about it, but I paid like £5 for it. And it's still on there. Right, next one I'm going to show you is the Mysterious City of Chaos. Now, one of my favourite wrestlers is on here, and that's Jimmy Havoc. So you've got Mike Bird versus Big Grizzly. Gideon and Sierra Luxon versus Jackal and Jetta. We've got Chris Walker versus Dick Riley. Dill Dragons versus Project Lucia. Eddie Ryan versus Rampage Brown, who I think is in WWE now. And the Wild Boar versus Jimmy Havoc, which is a cool match, which is a really good match. Then we've got Uprising 2015, which is a New Japan Pro Wrestling and RPW. So on these matches on this disc is includes the Revolutionists versus Konjuma and Tenzan. Art versus Martin Kirby. Big Damo versus Shinsuke Nakamura. So it's the Shinsuke Nakamura on this DVD. Hiroshi Tanahashi versus Justin Liger versus Grado versus Okaida. Sorry if I'm butchering all these names. Mark Haskell appears on here. Josh Bowden versus Jimmy Havoc. AJ Styles versus Marty Scurll versus Will Ospreay. Now all those three men are incredible, and AJ, as you know, is in WWE. Now the last one is going Pro Wrestling Chaos Be Ballin'. Now the matches on this include Charlie Sterling versus Dick Riley, Jackal versus Adam McDell, Modern Culture versus Project Lucia versus Steel Dragon, Gideon versus MVP, Jetta and Ginny versus Sierra Lockton and Melina, King of Chaos Championship, which Mike versus Big Grizzly versus Eddie Ryan versus Jimmy Havoc versus Flash Morgan Webster versus Wild Boar. Now Wild Boar and Flash Morgan are in NXT UK. Now this was just a video just to show you some of my, well, all of my wrestling DVDs. Leave any comments you got in the comments box below. Thank you so much for all the support, it really means a lot, and I'll be back very soon with another video.